Hi, boys and girls. We're doing a number talks for the number 10, but I have to tell you something. This is the fourth time I've attempted to record this lesson. I've had my phone ring, I've had things come up, somebody come to the door, and it interrupts the whole video, and I have to stop it, and then I have to start over again. So as you see, I had already gotten all of this done, all the different ways to make 10. So instead of recording it over again, I'm just going to show you guys. So what I did was I started with all reds, but now I'm on all blues. So what this is this is 10 blues. If you see way down at the bottom, it's 10 blues and 0 reds, but I have it written down here because I have already done it. And I thought, I'm not going to erase this and do it again. All right, now here's what we could do. We could take a blue one away and put a red one here. Now we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red blues and 1 red, which is written down here. Okay, this will actually save time, won't it, when I don't have to write them. Okay, now here's another way to make 10. I could have 5, 6, 7, 8 blues and 2 reds, and this is the one I wrote it right here. I'll take another blue off and we'll replace it with a red. Now we could have 5, 6, 7 blues and 3 reds. I'll show you with my fingers. 5, 6, 7, 7 blues, and then we have to add 1, 2, 3 reds. That makes 10. I'll take another blue away and put a red here. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blues and 1, 2, 3, 4 reds. So I'm right here. 6 plus 4 is 10. Now this is my favorite way, and the reason why is because when you see this, I'm hoping you can sabotage that and you see that there's 5 blues on the top and 5 reds on the bottom. And do you guys know what 5 plus 5 is without having to count? What if I show you my fingers? 5 plus 5 is 10, right? You know you have 10 fingers. So when you see 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom, you automatically know it's 10. If you do need to count it, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the more we do it, the less you should have to count it, and the more you can sabotage and just kind of see that number in your head. Organize that in your brain. Okay, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blues right here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds. I'm going to keep going. Here's another way to make 10. We could put 3 blues, and then that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reds. Okay, now you could come up with all these ways by taking 10 counters and shaking them in your hand and rolling them out on the table and coming up with all these different ways. But that takes even longer than the way we're doing it. And we don't have as much time because we want to do some pages too. All right, here's another way to make 10. We could have 2 blues. Here they are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reds. Still making 10. Our whole 10 frame is filled up, isn't it? Now we only have 1 blue and we have 9 reds. And then this way is the opposite of what we started. Now we have 0 blues, and all 10 are red. Now I'm gonna very, 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 very carefully walk over here because the other time I tried to record, sometimes when I move this and you jiggle the camera too much, the video, it goes to the little call emergency, and that is not good. So I'm going to be very careful when I do that. I think we got it. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to take my yellow folder and get out that 10 packet that we've been working on this week. We've done the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So you're going to go to page 6 and start with your name. Now, I had already started this too, so you're going to trace your 10s, and then how about put 1 finger space, and then make 1. Start with a 1, add a 0, then you have made the number 10. Put your finger down again, a 1 and a 0. Now you're going to trace T-E-N, and then I'll put my finger down again and write it T-E-N, and I'm using a lowercase t, but it starts at the top. They didn't make theirs at the top, but we do. Now you probably have room to write this 2 times, maybe even 3. No, just 2 times is enough. That gives you a little practice writing 10 and writing the word T-N. Now it says to color 10, alligators or crocodiles. I'm not sure what they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I see 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. And look, if I match those up, they each have a partner. There, so I know that those numbers are equal. 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. That's just like putting them in the 10 frame. So you can color them all, right? You know that 5 and 5 is 10. Fill in the 10 frame. You don't have to shake your counters for this. I'm just going to fill it in. If you'd rather make stars or hearts, you can, but circles are easy, right? Okay, I'm going to fill in all 10 boxes on the 10 frame. And then down here, you're going to look for 10s. Make sure you do the 1 and the 0. Start with the 1, add a 0, then you have made the number 10. That was easy. Now we're going to go to the page that I always say this is the hardest page. It's probably not hard for you guys anymore. You're getting so good at it, right? All right, so I'm going to put my name on top. I'm going to trace my 10s. I'll put my finger down, and I think I have room to make 1, maybe only 2, because I don't want to squash them. Okay, we can't do this until we do the number line. So our number line starts at the bottom, and it's like stepping up a staircase, right? We start at the bottom, which is 0, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I can't believe we're finally getting to the top. We started this the first few weeks of school with the number 1, and now we're to the number 10. And that is awesome. This is a number line. There's a number line that goes like this. Then there's also a number line that goes like this. And I'm going to try to make you guys one and somehow get it to you, because it's nice to have a number line when you're doing your math. Okay, now it says pick a number greater than 10. Okay. You know what? Let's just do this. Do you guys know what 1 more than 10 is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just write 11. That's a 1 and a 1. If you want to choose 20 or 15 or something else, this would be the easiest one to write though. 11 is greater or bigger than 10. So 10 and 1 more is 11. Something smaller, that's up to you. You can put any of these numbers here. How about 5? Any of those numbers are smaller. You can't put 10 though, because that would be equal. But you could put any of these numbers. All right, now it says to make 10. So I'm going to make 10. I think I'm going to mix up. I'll do triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square. I don't care what you guys do. You guys, you can draw something. It doesn't have to be counters. Okay, now right here, we are going to, oops, I do want you to shake. I want you to put the counters in the cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because I want you to do a number bond. So this is the easiest way to do a number bond. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these. I'm going to put, oh, I'm kind of happy I got this, because this makes it super easy. I got 5 red and 5 yellow. I'll move my hand so you can see it. My counters are not all the same size. I think the ones I gave you guys are, but mine are, some are big and some are small. I've got 5 red and 5 yellow. So I'm going to color those. For now, I am going to just trace them, and I'll color them later. Just trying to save time so you guys can get your work done and not have to just watch me, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is use this for the number bond. And I set this up. I tried to make a bigger number bond so you guys could see it without having to go back over to the board. Okay, so we're making 10. We're making 10. One way to make 10 is 5 red and 5 yellow. Sorry. Okay, so the total is over here. Now there's different ways you could make it. You could do 7 plus 3. You could do 6 plus 4. You could do 2 plus 8. I'm just going to do this one. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now, if we would have had another one, we could have flipped those numbers around. Okay, let me show you. Let's go ahead and do another one just to make this make a little more sense. Okay, let's say we said 8 plus 2. Okay, I can even draw the dots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more, 9, 10. So I could say 8 plus 2 equals 10, or I could say 2 plus 8, okay? 2 plus 8 equals 10. So all I did was started with 8 on the top. 8 plus 2 equals 10. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Okay, those numbers are bound together. That's why it's called a number bond. I'll do another one. What if we did 7? If we did 7, 8, 9, 10, we'd have to add 3 more, right? Take one of these away and put one of these here. So then we would write 7 plus 3 equals 10. Or we could say 3 plus 7 equals 10. We just flip those numbers around. There's 2 different ways to make 10 using the same numbers. Now, if you do 5 plus 5, the way I did it, then you would just write it on the top. Because if you reverse them, it's the same thing. Okay, I hope that made sense. All right, so I'm going to do this. All together, I have 10. I've got 5 red and 5 yellow. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 and 5 is 10. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. You know what I could do? I could say 10 equals 5 plus 5 just to make it different. Switch that up. Then I'm also going to color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the ladybugs. You can color your little girl right here. You can finish coloring this. And you are done with your 10 packet. And tomorrow we're going to go back to our Go Math pages. Okay?